Good morning, everyone. This is Michael at My Crooked Road Homestead. Hope everyone's getting along all right this morning. Sure is a beautiful morning out today. Listen to them birds chirping. Well, yesterday I got out here and worked on a little project I've been wanting to do for quite a while. Getting ready, thinking about colder weather and everything. So I come out here and I built this. And what it is, it's a 10-inch Remington electric chain saw. That's what it is. And I built this stand for it. What I'm going to use it for is to cut branches for my rocket stove. And this way, you don't have to handle the saw or anything. It's already on this stand and everything. On the end, I took me a can, made me a chute for my sawdust to come down. I'll put a bucket on that to catch my sawdust, because I burn sawdust in this stove also. So it's all usable. I got out here yesterday, and I'll show you here in a minute, but this, I've got a foot pedal on it. There's a box over there on it where it's all plugged in and everything. Where it all plugs in, but all I have to do is step on this and it runs it. So when I'm standing up, all I have to do is push on this pedal down here and it fires it up just like that. So I've seen these on YouTube, and I've been wanting to build one for about a year now. And yesterday I got that well house frame down there put up, and I said, I'm gonna build this frame for this little electric saw. I bought this saw at a garage sale. I gave $10 for the saw. So, and I used a stick of my tubing, 1.25 inch tubing is what it is. And that tube of 1.25 inch tubing, 20 foot long, was a little over $20. So that's basically what I've got price wise involved in this little sawmill. So I call it a branch sawmill or whatever. They call them bench jigs is what they call for a sawmill. But anyway, and I've just got it. I don't have it anchored down real good yet. I got 2 sheet metal screws in it and that clamp holding it right now. You see that purple tie wrap there? That's what's holding the trigger up. But yesterday I got out here and I cut some wood for it, but I need to sharpen this blade and get me a new one. But this down in there, that's what I just test cut yesterday. And that's about maybe a little bit bigger wood than that is what I'll burn in my rocket stove in my wood basket. My rocket stove, it'll burn pellets, it'll burn wood. Heck, I've got I don't have it on yet, but I'll do a video on my sawdust cans that I use in it, but in my stove. But anyway, I finally got it built, and I'm glad to have her done. It was fun. It was a fun little project. It took me a couple hours to get it built, and it sets the top rail there is 32 inches above the ground, and yesterday I put this out and I cut this piece short here, and I knew when I did it, after I did it and I got the saw in it, I knew I had to add this top piece, where you got something for your branches to go up on. So I had to add all that. If not, if I'd have built it the way I was going to build it, I was going to build it for these legs here. I was going to build these legs 40 inches, and I cut them down to 36 inches. And I should have left them at 40. I'd have been all right on everything. So I just created me a little bit more work. But Anyway, that's kind of the story of kind of the way I do things sometimes. I think it out and then I change my mind and it ends up creating more work for me. But anyway, she's all put together and everything. Over here is that's my electrical box. That's where it goes in and ties into all of that. And you can see how I built these tubes, and you look down in there, you can see that chain, the bar and everything. It clears everything in there, so that's all in real good shape. And I get this all screwed down on here. I'm not going to take this little saw off of this. I'm going to leave it just like it is. That's what I'm going to use this little saw for. But uh, but that's kind of the story on it and everything. I think it's going to be it was a fun little project to do, and I think it's going to work out good for me. It'll sure speed up my cutting up my wood and everything. I get some new chains for it and everything. It's got plenty of horsepower. It's got the horsepower. It's got the power. So it's got all the power I think it's going to need. So, and it's easy to work in there. Well, anyway, I'm going to get off here. And as I always say, if you haven't subscribed, well, please do so. Hit the notification bell and give me a like. And share it with others. And have a blessed day. And I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.